Hey guys, it's your boy here. Haven't made a video on this in a while, and sorry about my frame rates, Jesus. Um, and the focus, holy crap. Been working on this regular cab long bed conversion, if you will, on this truck. It's just like this. I bought like 3 of these damn things to make it work so far. Got one upstairs. That was the first one you saw that I was trying to convert. Um, Now that I put some paint on, I'll take off my masking here, and I'll see how it has turned out so far. This has been hard. Sorry, I'm gonna put this down for a second. There's guys on YouTube like Diecast Resurrection, for example. He doesn't do stuff exactly like this, but he's done some like um, crew cab conversions on um, like the small trucks, like 164 scale. And he always does such a damn good job. Like, man, like I don't have nearly the good eyesight that he has to be doing that stuff. Well, the problem is just getting all this blended right. It actually looks okay on camera in certain lights, but the issue is that I can never get that transition and also the cab smooth enough. So what I did was I covered in this vinyl. I got it at Michael's. It's like $2 a sheet. It's like a 1 square foot sheet, and it actually kind of hid some imperfections like scratches and just things like that. This is actually my friend's truck, which really isn't perfect anyway, so maybe it's okay. But you can see just this side is styrene that I spliced in. I just glued it all together. This is actually this side is like one of the doors from one of the other trucks I hacked up. I just kind of glued it all together. You can see it in the back, and just shaped it all together. And yeah, I mean it's not perfect. You can see right there, and you can see a little imperfections. The cab turned out okay actually, but as you can see, I vinyl wrapped this, and there's a couple of issues. Like I need to put a little more heat on it. All I have is a stupid propane torch. That's kind of the problem. I need like one of the little, crack lighter torches to make this work right. But this everything here and back is vinyl wrapped, and then up here it's painted. Might even be able to tell the difference. Thankfully, the shade of white is basically right on. It's just getting like the clearness and everything is what's hard. This is still drying. I just painted this a few minutes ago, and then I got some clear coat right there. I'm gonna put on it later, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Um, I'm just gonna trim up. I know this vinyl right here, it just looks terrible. I melted it really bad, but I got the doors down there. I'm just gonna have to paint them, especially if this matches, because I tried vinyl wrapping a door already, and it was way too intricate. There's probably some science behind it, and maybe I just need to practice. But you can see, the headlights are masked off right now. The bumper is gonna be repainted black anyway, so that's gonna stay the way it is. Um, I need to make a part for the inside of the bed yet. I might just put like a tonneau cover on it while I work on that. Just so I don't have to worry about the inside detail. But yeah, this came right from this. The tools I've used are little files, little hobby files. Use that chop saw to chop it up. There's one of the beds actually. That's from an oddball truck actually. Um, and I got some, and there's like the inside of that truck and stuff like that. But yeah, it came right from one of these. Just the first one I messed up. I cut right here at the seam, because that's kind of what seems right. And then I cut down here and extended or shortened it to a regular cab. But what happened was the cab was way too long, so I'm just kind of sacrificing that truck for some other random stuff I'm putting on it. Um, but this is how this is basically what it is. I've 3D printed some new wheels for this already. Um, I had to paint the tail lights. I'm not gonna be able to do badges unfortunately, but all the other stuff is gonna go on kind of the way it is here. And this is a really nice die cast, and they're pretty cheap, so figured why not just buy up a few of them and try to do this. I can't wait to see this thing put together because where in the hell have you seen one of these? I mean, for real, like, I have not. This is basically like my truck actually too. I got the beige version, and I looked forever to find a diecast or a plastic model of this truck, and I have not been able to. So I think that if I can really get this process right, maybe I can make a few of these and sell them or something because I'm sure there's other people out there that wish they could get one, uh, or even a crew cab long bed. Yeah, definitely hit me up if you want that because that'd be easier. That'd just be extending the bed. This one instead, what I did was I cut about a 1/4 inch back, and then I had these body lines to work with, so that really helped. But but yeah, here's some close-up shots. The bubbles are just kind of the vinyl that it didn't seat properly and everything. Over here, it's kind of the same crap. Let's see if I can tilt this. I don't want to drop it. Yeah, you can see it's just not perfect. That's all there is to it. It's just really hard, man. It's really difficult getting this right. So, here's another one I'm working on. You can get these at Farm and Home Supply. That's the kit. Well, the set. It comes with a little John Deere tractor, but this is a plastic truck, as you can see, and it turned out okay. It needs some more filling up here because this had a sunroof in it, so I had to fill it in. But I need to fill it a little more and just get it smooth, and it'll be ready for some paint. And I gotta shorten the chassis, which is right there. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Um, Honestly, I might be able to finish this up in like a couple days. I've been working on this for a couple months now, and haven't had to set it down for a while and just take a insanity check and everything, and come back to it a few times. And this is where I'm at now. We're pretty close. I think this is gonna be kind of the final product. I put I vinyl wrapped all this in the cab, and not the front clip but the cab. I separated it like right here, so I masked it off. And back here like the vinyl kind of burnt a little bit, and it's just really hard to get it right. His truck is kind of rusty and stuff too, so I know he wanted it to be perfect, but I'm doing it for free, so it's probably fine if I just kind of fuck this up a little bit on accident. I've already put so many hours into this. I guess that sounds bad, but yeah. This paint, by the way, this is Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover. What I find with this paint is it kind of makes a rough surface. It doesn't really do as smooth as like this. In fact, I actually put this on one of my other models, and it's this Testors spray, and it turned out like shit. It was really bad. I don't know if I got a bad batch or what. I know I shook it up enough. It is about 40 degrees out. That's about what it was at the time. Damn, we're already at 8 minutes on this video. Well, I'm gonna have to put it up and get back to work and actually just let this dry for a while, and let that primer dry and paint it later. And yeah, I'll make a video, in a bit when I get this kind of squared away. See ya.